Welcome back, readers, to another book review video. So today we're going to be looking at a little bit of a different series than we have done so far in my reviews, and it is called Flight 29 Down. There are several books in the series. I believe there's like 7 or 8 of them, including a prequel book. So this book, so back in the early 2000s, there was a teen TV show called Flight 29 Down, about a group of high school kids who are going on a class trip to Hawaii, and their flight goes down in a storm, and it's about them surviving on the island while they're trying to find a way to get rescued. It was kind of compared to Lost a little bit, except it doesn't really have like those weird supernatural elements that Lost did. It's basically just a straight up like teens trying to survive on a deserted island kind of thing. And to be completely honest, I actually watched this show way back in the day, which is why I got in the books originally. And so I finally took the time to actually sit down and read them. And they're actually pretty good. They're entertaining, especially if you like the show. If you like the show, then, I mean, if you've seen the show, you'll definitely like these. So each story is kind of like, it's not from like the show, it's like in between episodes. So you'll see a bit more of what's going on with the characters, the dynamics between them, as well as like the rivalries and, you know, the friendships, as well as like the romance side of it. Because I mean, it's a teen show, but still teenagers in high school, they like each other, they date kind of thing. So you get a lot of that kind of stuff and the tensions of doing all of those high school type emotions and stuff like that on the deserted island where literally there's no adults. The only adult that was with them is off trying to search the island to see if there's anything out there that will help them get found. So it's basically just like a group of 6 or 7 high school kids, and then the prequel is like what happened leading up to them going on the trip, which you see that one here with prequel. But yeah, I would say this is a fun read. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like the best thing ever. I would give it a solid 7 out of 10 as a whole, and say if maybe you have teenagers or middle school kids who want something to read and you have access to these, I would say check them out. They're really good. You do sort of have to read them in order. They're not ones, it's not like some of the other stuff I've done on the channel where you can read the series out of order and it doesn't really ruin anything. With this one, you kind of have to, because it kind of like flows together with their time on the island. So you definitely want to check them out in order. This is the first book. You don't necessarily have to read the prequel book first. I think the prequel book came out last, but you can read it first, obviously, but you don't have to. It's almost like one of those where you get the series and then you get the prequel kind of thing. So sometimes you get a few spoilers in the prequel if you don't read the main series first, and that's sort of how that goes. So I would say maybe if you do read the main series and then the prequel. Yeah, so this is a definitely check out for any teens that are out there. If you're watching this, or if you're a parent who has teens or preteens, this might be something to check out. It's fun, it's entertaining. The series itself was created by DJ McHale, if you look down there, and that's the TV show. And he's actually a really great author. I love him as an author. I don't know if he wrote the books. He may well have. Yeah, so I was looking at it, and if you look at the credits here, it looks like it was written by this guy here, Walter Sorrellis, adapted by the screenplay from DJ McHale. So he didn't actually write the book, but the ideas came from him, and he's a great author. He wrote the Pendragon series, which it's like sci-fi, time traveling, stuff like that, and that's a lot of fun. I love that series as well. Maybe one day I'll do a review of that on here. But point is these characters and storylines were created by a great author that I really like. So yeah, definitely go check this out if you have the ability, or you know, if you got teenagers who need something to read. It's definitely something I think that they might like. So until next time, let's get reading.